We are live. Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Today I'm joined by my dad, Ace, and we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. You want to say hi to the viewers, Dad?
Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, welcome back, Alex. I hope you're having a good night. We are playing Tears of the Kingdom, and we are on day 107 of my dad, Ace's series of Tears of the Kingdom. What percentage of completion are you at, Dad? 74.35. Nice job. It's almost 75% of the way, so we've just got about 25% of the game left on lock. Our day's been going pretty good. How are you doing again, Dad?
Good.
Good, good. We're continuing our fundraiser for Food for the Hungry. If you guys can, consider donating even $1 towards our campaign via Tiltify. There's a link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, or you can use the extension if you're watching on Twitch, or you can just simply scan the QR code on the screen. So where are we exploring today, Dad?
We are going to show... We're going after the Tunic Memories, also the Hynix and Talus medals, which we won't get today. There's too many left to kill. But we're going to show... There's a Black Hynix that's up here. It's a lot of people will miss because it's kind of... To show that one.
That's a big agenda. The medals are definitely going to take us a while. That's going to take us a few streams to get them all.
In the depths, I'd like to have the treasure box.
Ah, it wasn't clothing. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, guys. We have something exciting coming in the mail. We have some equipment coming that'll allow us to play Wii and GameCube games and stream them for you. Hopefully it comes in on time. Oh no, the rocket! That's happened to me a lot of the times with the Zone Ice stuff. It doesn't exactly let you pick where you pull it out. You're on a narrow spot, it'll just sometimes, or on the sky island, sometimes it'll just fall to the ground and there isn't enough room to take out stuff. 2 shorts a day is pretty good. I do not put out that many shorts a day. I think that's a good amount of content. You're just skipping over the gloom, Dad? Mineru is really useful for getting across the gloom.
That's one that's probably a lot of people.
You're all the way in the corner of the map here, the outskirts. Wow, your watch time raised by over 7 hours. Nice job. You got a video with 1.7 thousand views? Nice going. Congratulations. I remember my first video to reach over 1,000 views. It's one of my most watched videos on this channel. It got something like 6,000 views now. It didn't get that many at first. It had around 3,000, but over. One of the early ones I posted of one of the fairies grabbing Link. That got a lot of views. Nice job with 1.7K views, though, on a video. Nice going.
I like to wear the sneak clothes because you could grab a lot more things. You don't have to crouch. Insects, they'll just come up to you. Berries, especially in the depths. Always wear this. Even when I'm fighting, I don't even change my armor. Once in a while, I do.
Nice. I like to wear the stealth clothes too, the Sheikah stealth armor. That was the first full armor set I got in Breath of the Wild. It's really useful. It helped give you the advantage so you see enemies first and they don't see you. Lowers their visibility and it reduces the noise you make on that little index next to the map. That accounts for noise. Beneath the temperature gauge. Are you gonna fight Colgera, Dad?
I see something else I'm going for. I already killed this Colgera. It should say defeat it. There's something else. Close.
The Stone Talus. Hey, this one doesn't say defeated. Nice. How many Stone Taluses are there in Tears of the Kingdom?
Not sure.
A lot?
A lot.
That's a big number. There's more than in Breath of the Wild?
Way
Ah.
old era.
That is true, Alex. A lot of people are just scrolling through the shorts feed through TikTok. A lot of videos that could have gotten more views don't, because people are just scrolling as fast as they can.
I beat this Colgera already.
Have you beaten all the boss fights in the depths?
Matches?
Yeah, all the rematches.
I think everything but
This one already is defeated. You think you didn't do the Queen Gibdo? I see a couple of things to fight. I see a Talus and a
I
Flux.
already beat
You already beat the Flux? Oh, you have the Flux medal, alright. Already, alright. Got a notification. Okay, it's nothing important. Good.
Leok, Fox, and the Flux. And the Flux.
You don't have the Flux capacitor.
Link, go back in time. He's not all that is. She has the Flux.
I think she can go over 88 miles an hour in this game.
Love rewinding their punches.
That's one of the coolest features in this game, is rewinding the Stone Talus's punches.
Right before they hit you.
It was point blank. It would have hit you just like it did.
How did that one hit? That one didn't work. Damn, did that?
Yeah, sometimes even if you hit the button, it doesn't work. That's true with a lot of games, though.
Never had that. Ever. It hit with it. I've never had.
I've only had that happen when I'm really close. The further I am, the less likely that is to happen. Oh, there's a camp here, too. It's interesting how you don't take gloom damage when you're on the Talus's back.
They didn't make it like the other game, like Hyrule War.
You take gloom damage in Hyrule Warriors when they're on their backs?
The Alice ones, yeah.
Oh. I don't remember that. That's interesting. That silver Boko is practically guarding those gems. Nice, Yunobo just whipped him away. It's kind of funny how you can just mine mid-fight. My dad is always on the hunt. Puff Shroom, Muddle Bud, Bomb Flowers. Looks like there's one more guy. There's a silver Boko. Oh, your bands. I read that and I got confused. You were putting your hands on. But your bands. Okay, that makes sense. Nice going. 90 light roots. That's 75% of them. There's only 120 in Tears of the Kingdom. 120 is actually a lot. I said only 120.
It's easier to get them if you have the shrines. I usually get the light roots first and then the shrine.
Link is a glutton. He loves apples.
Bananas. Carrots. Carrots. Dora shroom. At least my Link. And frogs.
Yeah, Link likes to eat frogs. I wouldn't recommend that, guys.
Frog legs. It's a delicate country.
I personally wouldn't recommend it. Each their own. got a lot of good weapons in your inventory. They're not the strongest I've seen you make, though. Got a lot of good elemental weapons.
But the strong weapons don't last long.
No, the strong weapons don't last that long, right? Nothing lasts too long in this game. The durability's fairly low in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Weapons.
There are so many different weapons, though, that it's just part of the challenge is learning how to use all of the different weapons.
Actually, do good.
Sometimes they do good, the team.
Sometimes they're disappointment.
They can be,
They're supposed to be on his Link's side, not his enemy. Sometimes Mineru will shoot and do damage to Link. Shouldn't be.
So can you Nobo with the bomb flowers and Tolan blows off stuff off. Sidon and Riju don't really do anything that has any negative consequences to Link, but all of the rest of them, there could be serious repercussions in this game from using the Sage abilities. Yeah, at the wrong time. You warned, do not use Yunobo near a bomb flower, or put him away. If you start spamming A, you're gonna blow up. He'll activate his interface. Try to remind myself if there's anything valuable and I have Tolan out and I'm on the Sky Islands to not
The nice thing is they
to
can't
put
hurt
him
the
away.
POW. None of them can hurt the
Till
POW.
he'll make all my stuff just disappear.
They can't blow up the POW.
No, they can't do anything to the POW.
That's the one thing.
The POW are safe.
The POW are always safe.
I have lost a lot of loot to Tolan blowing stuff off the Sky Islands. Tolan is really useful fighting. He's definitely one of the most...
I need the eye shot sometime.
He's really good at stunning enemies. He shoots 3 times with his bow, and he often gets an eye shot and stuns the enemy, allowing you to get a pretty good combo in. Royal Claymore. This one's probably a pretty good Royal Claymore. Doesn't look rusted at all. $40, nice. Pretty good base attack for weapon. Tolan is very useful against Lynels. Could be useful if I miss an eye shot. Tolan can stun them for me. There's no stasis in Tears of the Kingdom to use as a way to stun them. Breath of the Wild, you could use stasis and hit them and it would stun them for a second. It's the way I used to deflect the fireball attack. I just stasis them and then shoot them with an arrow if I'm far away and they spit the fireballs out. Here's the Kingdom Tolan is. He just has my back. In fighting, not with items, though. Where are we going now, Dad?
We are still Talus and Hynix hunting. Stone Talus. There are luminous and rare, so sometimes it won't beep. Sometimes they'll just say Stone Talus and It's a rare one. Beep. You have it set for.
Muddle Bud. Nice job with the flurry rush. I think I would consider doing a face reveal at 1 million subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, guys, if you're not subscribed. Get me to 1 million subscribers, and I'll consider doing a face reveal. I really believe this channel can reach 1 million subscribers, guys. I've gotten so much support from you that I really believe it can. Thank you so much for saying that, Alex. Like we've got a couple moblins left. Oh, are those the ones you muddle budded? Alex wants to know how many quests do we have left. We've beaten all the main quests. We've beaten all the side adventures. We've beaten the shrine quests. We've beaten all the side quests, and we have all the memories. We've beaten everything except for metals, clothing, locations, and Korok seeds. Yep. My dad is going for completionism. So there's not much left to do, but at the same time, there's a lot to do. Oh, it disappears in the camera.
Sometimes when a rocket's not enough, 2 or 3 springs is more than.
Springs are so much fun in Tears of the Kingdom. Rockets and springs are 2 of my favorite items in this game. And carts and fans, of course. Not a flux, but that's not a talus. This is going to be a long adventure, guys. The quests my dad is setting out to do. There's no indication in the game either where the monsters are.
There is for certain ones.
There are for a few,
The
but not.
Flocks and the frocks definitely have marking. Now let's look at the let's look at it. Let's do that, Sebastian. Let's look at the Hynix. A lot of times are in forests.
I've noticed that as well. So maybe there's Hynix and forests.
Kind of a darker marking here. Let's look at the next one. No, this is just see the actual talus for that. Yeah, the taluses, there's no indication at all.
Right now we're hunting for talus.
And Hynix.
Hynix in the depths.
Talus are just random. Any type of mark.
Trying to see if there's any pattern on the map that would indicate where the Hynix or talus are.
Hynix are in forests. There's no doubt. If you go into all the clumps of trees,
Which forests?
yeah, but there's so many clumps of trees.
Oh, there's one that's called Giant's Grove.
I don't think I caught anything in there. I know there's at least a stall next to it. Go there. One stall next to it. Might be 2. See each other. Actually, if I remember right. It's the right place. There's 2 stalls next to each other. I think it's Giant.
We have the guidebook if we want to check where everything is.
Sometimes it's fun.
This is my dad's second attempt, 100%ing Here's the Kingdom. He 100% it on his other file, and we live streamed him leading 100%. If you want to check out that video, guys, it's on our channel. They were just exploring, having fun. We really want to start knocking off of a list. We will start using the guidebook that we have. And sometimes we do have to use Google or YouTube. The guidebook isn't 100% thorough. It's cryptic as well. It's as cryptic as the game, actually.
Not all of it. Some of it's pretty.
Well, some of it is.
Oh, look.
Oh, there's a Stalnux. Oh, it's already defeated. Well, that's okay. We might as well fight it while we're here. Yes, the subscriber count is live. Subscriber count for YouTube and the follower count for Twitch is... They are live. They will go up and down in real time.
This isn't even in the grove yet. We're not even to the grove yet. Outskirts. Check gotta do if I find another one to get a picture of. That one's defeated now. Yeah, we're not even in the one in. I don't think I fought this one.
Oh, there's another Stalnox here.
I did not. Oh.
The subscriber count works in real time most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't update. Sometimes it bugs. That's true with almost any program. There's always going to be a time when it doesn't work.
Taking all the pictures too. That does not complete the game, but it's past completing the game. Another thing to do after the game, getting all the recipes. Everything that's in Giant's Grove, there was a treasure. I must have already gotten it. Kill both those Stalnexes. Not going off.
Oh, if you unsubscribe and resubscribe to a channel, sometimes it can take a while to show back up. It shows up in real time when you do it the first time. So if you unsubscribe and resubscribe, sometimes it can take a while. Well, I definitely know you resubscribe because this is a subscriber-only chat on YouTube. Just the number won't show up probably until tomorrow because I believe YouTube has to re-verify the subscription. Whatever algorithm that they use. I'm not 100% sure how it works entirely. This is something that I tested when I first started doing YouTube. I noticed the resubscription here for 24 hours when I tested it. But I'm not sure what the variables are. Thank you guys again for over 240 subscribers on YouTube. That's amazing. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. If you guys aren't already subscribed, consider subscribing.
Patient.
Mini mine?
Without workers, without Zonai workers,
Oh.
all those.
I have a nickname for them.
This is also something good Mineru is good for.
Mineru is really useful for mining.
Doesn't even need anything on her hands to do it. In fact, some things on her hands won't mine. Light, if you put a light on her hand. Damage. The big pile, no good at getting the big pile. You're better off with Yumbobo. Doesn't want. Bombo. Where's the Bombo? Hiding. Beat him up. He doesn't even. Oh, you know, she could do it.
Nice.
She usually does. 2 hit. Three hit.
Any influencers want to give me a shout out, feel free to. Especially for my fundraiser for Food for the Hungry. You guys can consider donating even $1 via Tiltify. There's a link in the description if you're watching on Twitch, or you can just simply QR code on the screen, or use the extension if you're watching on. I said description on YouTube, didn't I? Spoke there. Every dollar makes a difference, and together we can fight to end poverty. Thank you again, Alex, for your donation. If you guys can't donate, add an influencer who you think can in my comment section. Try to get them to see my videos. There's a lot of people on these platforms that would definitely contribute to my campaign if they knew it existed. If you guys can think of anybody, at them in the comment section.
This is a full service one I didn't find yet. This is my last scammy stuff.
Nice. Thank you for all the recent shout out, Alex. I really appreciate it. So my dad is looking up the last Scammy Stone location in the guidebook.
I gotta see what.
So we're going through the list of which ones he has right now.
Some of these.
Some of these are not Scammy Stone items as well, so we have to. This is quite meticulous, actually. Is it not in order in the official
No,
guidebook?
It's all over the
Well,
place.
it's not in the same order as
It's
in the
all
game.
over- yeah, it's all over.
Oh, that's funny.
Terribly. I said they have everything terribly written, like cryptic, especially for being a guidebook. Makes it away.
That makes me have to wonder how they got the information, if they got it prior to release and didn't know what the order was going to be in the game. Make it difficult to make a guide. You know, to the order of things. The guide is really useful. Just some of the things are somewhat out of order.
Yeah, it has a lot of the information. It has like 90 something percent of it. Does it have 100%? It claims to be all inclusive, so quite all. It is a fairly thorough guide. Looks like I'm missing the
Instant cannon?
in Gary mine.
Abandoned Terry mine. Ah. So this is the last item on the Scammy Stone list. We have 352 Korok seeds. We have a long way to go.
Start doing Koroks. I found about 800 of them on my own. Or so you guide on my. while, but I will use a guide for that, so it's not.
Maybe hunt some monsters in between, or
Yeah, any mon-
this is an interesting little tunnel.
leads last Shemmy Stone.
This is your last stone. And another location unlocked. You're just that much closer to 75%. Once we get 100% on this file on stream, we'll have shown 100% of Tears of the Kingdom in our live streams. I'll probably retitle my dad's playlist, Ace's 100% live stream. Tears of the Kingdom live, something along those lines. Ace's Road to 100%. That's a good title. Been a long road and a long journey. I'll have to add up the hours that it took too after we complete it. I know you guys will want to know how many hours it took. I'm curious myself, but I won't know until we get there. We've done a few challenges along the way, so this is definitely not the fastest he could have done it either. I'm amazed that they were able to 100% Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Dad.
Don't forget Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, that's right. You also 100% Hyrule Warriors. We haven't shown that file yet, guys. Let us know if you'd want to see Ace's 100% file in Hyrule Warriors. He has all the characters and all of the DLC as well unlocked. There's 22 characters that you have unlocked.
I think so.
That would be a good stream. I remember one of them in particular, Suga, is really difficult to unlock.
That was challenging. It took me 2 or 3 times on that mission. I had to do that mission. I won the mission, but I didn't unlock Suga on the mission.
The mission isn't that difficult itself to win, but to unlock Suga is quite difficult to meet all the criteria. Well, we always appreciate you watching, Alex. What's this?
This will be a Yiga
A Yiga schematic. So how many of the Yiga schematics do you have unlocked? How many are there total? So there's you have 16 out of 20 something. I know that's a very specific number, 20 something.
But there could be more.
Nice. We started commentating at around 100 subscribers. Put a lot of work in configuring the software. Getting the microphone to work. The software wasn't listening to the microphone that I'm using because I have so many other microphones. I had to output them to a different device to get it to work in Windows. It was a process. Thank you so much for saying that, Alex. You guys are the greatest of all time. You're subscribed to this channel. I think you guys are the greatest.
I don't know what these like fan things are.
I'm not sure what those are an indicator of. Look like they look like mountains.
How does this-
There's a lot of unexplored territory. You guys know what it's time for. Hover cart. Shout out again to my dad Ace for his design the hover cart, came up with this on stream in episode 74 or 75 of his Tears of the Kingdom series. This is one of the best ways to explore Hyrule.
And you carry Koroks, you carry the green crystals, you carry chests, carry a lot of things. Carry almost. Oh, you could use it to move the rafts and all the quests. You can move carts with it. You can move everything with it.
It's also very easy to weaponize. I've had some fun making different designs with the hover cart. Lasers and cannons. Hey, there's a Stalnox.
I don't think we did because we're in unexplored territory.
I think this one you haven't beaten before. You're getting just that much closer to the metal. So do the Stalnox and Hinox that you beat count towards percentage of completion each one? Just the metal does.
Very little.
He got really close to you.
The barbarian armor, and he started like doing all that. Base.
Happy circles. I think it's just instinctual for people who play this game to run in a circle after they achieve something like beating a monster, getting a lot of
It's
items.
just grabbing the loot. It run around in circles to grab the loot. It. Can't catch it.
The hover cart's too fast for them. Hey, it's a Frox. Oh, you've already beat this one.
Roxas are fast. They actually can jump on the hover cart. They want few enemies. Catch it.
Lionel's can't even catch the hover cart, but
Like
Frox's can. Lux can occasionally.
No, not.
That's right, we're the home of the hover cart. You saw it here first, guys. My dad is the originator of the hover cart. It doesn't use as much battery as some of the other devices do. And it only costs 18 zonite. Actually holds a fairly good charge. I have to do a flight test of how long it can stay airborne. My video, actually, that I'm making on it.
Break.
Till the fans break, and how long until the battery burns out with the full battery, and how long
Big battery.
how long per
Big
battery.
batteries.
Alex says when he uses it, he's gonna name it the Ace Craft.
Thank you, Alex.
The hover cart can make anyone an ace pilot with how easy it is to control.
Quick way to explore the depths with all the land. And you don't want to fight all the camps if you're just getting for the metal, going for the metals. Things that helps a lot though is the set markers, or else you'll pass stuff very.
It's very easy to overshoot in this game.
Explore the left or the right of an area and miss the whole side.
It's also easy to get distracted because there are a lot of different places you can go to explore.
How dark some of it is, even with light routes.
You have all 120 light routes, and it is this dark, guys. Pitch black here, practically. There's a lot more gloom here that may have an impact on the lighting. I'm not certain.
Light routes in some of this area. Thing.
Hovercart's pretty easy to land.
Most of the time.
It can be stubborn sometimes if
Turbulent.
there's turbulence. Or if the controls time out. Drift happens sometimes.
Depths it works the best because there's really no wind. Airs around.
Bulgara does affect the trajectory of the hover cart. Bulgara has some powerful winds. That's one drawback of the hover cart, is sometimes if you're too close to an object, it can flip. I've had that issue with a lot of the other designs that I've tried, though. Similar issues. They work better the more space you have. Especially any of the flying aircrafts and airfoils. Definitely want as much space to take off as you can get. I think you've already been to that Yiga camp. It's so dark over here.
And things when you control the hover cart, make sure you turn the camera the way you're facing, or else the hover cart will feel like it's drifting. It'll drift on you.
Also, the controls change depending on which angle you have the camera at.
Make sure you have it forward. It's the easiest way to control it.
Having it face forward is the easiest way to control the hover cart. You tilt it any other angle, it starts to drift out of control. Yeah, ZL is very useful when flying. Especially if you're around a mountain, and sometimes the game can lag a little bit when it's loading. And it can lag a little bit more if the camera isn't face forward. It's one of those nuances that you notice the more you play the game.
Low enough, and the hover cart's about to run out of gas.
It's lasted for a while. Stuck on the mushroom.
You have my permission.
We have my dad's permission. That's good enough for me. It is his invention, after all. Everyone can make videos of the hover car. Actually, we encourage it. We love to see what you guys can do with it and achieve with it. And any variations that you guys can make. There are some variations you can make to the fans to achieve greater lift or thrust. And there's also, you can also add a little bit, you can also add more fans to get a little bit more lift if you're going to add weapons. With the Zonai armor, the hover cart lasts a very long time. It has the full set, too.
To upgrade it. Nice.
How long does a charge last? Around 15 seconds. That's not bad. So could you get 4 minutes of flight with this? Wow. I was just counting when I saw the charge go down. I'm not sure if it's exactly 15 seconds. Because that would give us about 4 minutes of flight. What does upgrading the Zonite armor twice do?
Makes it so your charge up. See how slow the charge is going? It'll go even slower.
So your charges last even longer, and your battery depletes even slower. Nice.
See what Colgera is gonna do to my hover cart here.
Bulgara can knock over the hover cart. We'll have to do a flight duration test. The different armor set combinations. With 1 piece, 2 pieces, and all 3 pieces, and with the full set fully upgraded.
Talus or Hynix before I start doing the final things.
We're gonna look for one more Talus or Hynix. We're gonna take a peek in the guide to see if we can find any Hynix or Talus. We're not finding any. Just looking in the open world right now. There is a grove nearby. A Pedo Grove. We're in the southernmost part of the map.
Guidebook is broken.
So the guidebook is broken into quadrants, so we need to be very specific as to where we're looking. It'll show us all of the different icons for things you can find in that area.
Box was already beaten.
I'm gonna have to make a video on the guidebook. I'm gonna have to make a video after we 100% it on stream, though. Want to
Looks
be
like there's a
thorough in
couple
a
Hynix
review.
around here. Not got. Let's check. May have gotten this.
There may be a Hynix there.
And right here. Love this.
The depth symbol kind of does look like an upside down mountain. The overworld symbol is a mountain, and the sky world is clouds, which makes sense. Depths does kind of look like an upside down mountain. That's interesting. You think that's too high up for rocket?
Yep.
You're gonna use your springs. That's so useful. Springs really are useful.
Spring's about equal to a rocket.
A spring is equal to a rocket.
Yeah, 3 is double rocket. 1 is like 1, and 2 is like 1.5.
So it doesn't double it.
I'm just gauging based on me playing.
We're not using exact figures. We'd have to look at Nintendo's numbers for that.
Gauging. Thought I did.
So it looks like we already defeated this giant. Beat the blue Hynix without even touching the ground. What are we looking for?
We are going after the other Hynix. I want
Ah,
to use my springs.
we have to use the springs again. Instead of air forces, it's ace forces with this hover cart. That's funny, Alex. The hover cart is a force to be reckoned with. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you guys want to see the hover cart in real life. That video would need we would need a sponsorship for that. Develop a real life hover cart. I'm fairly confident we could achieve it. That would be a good face reveal, is we get a real hover cart for you guys developed. Nice job.
Nice shot.
So there's a talus over there, right? You're looking for?
Yeah.
Good night, Alex. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good.
Springs definitely are useful. We're gonna go for one more big enemy, guys, for tonight. One more mini boss, and then we're gonna start winding things down for the night. Hey, there's the talus. I love recalling their attacks. That was fast. It looks like you already defeated this one. We just didn't mark it yet. Tolan, don't try to blow away Ace's loot. At least we're in the depths, so it wouldn't go too far, hopefully. Sometimes it despawns if he blows it far enough, though, even in the depths. Or at least I just can't find it again. I've lost a lot of loot to Tolan. He's also helped me win a lot of fights. Hopefully in the next game, they have something like the Sages. It's more like the champion abilities in Breath of the Wild.
Sidon does there's nothing he can harm you with. He just gives you a water shield. Riju really can't harm you, but sometimes the yellow really messes like the vision up.
She can lower the frame rate
Yeah.
slightly.
Other than that,
She's not that harmful, though.
Ubombo could bomb you.
Yunobo is deadly. Especially around bomb flowers. So there's one bargainer statue my dad hasn't been to. We're trying to find where that is right now. It's bargainer statue. Looks like we've already found that one as well. You need to find all the bargainer statues to unlock one of the clothing items. The Tunic of Memories. Oh, there it is. Looks like we've already found this one. So my dad is going to put stars over the bargainer statues he's already been to. So there's 25 Talus remaining. 20 Hynix remaining. That's a lot. I don't know how many we've beaten so far. Have we beaten more than half, Dad?
Sure of it.
We've beaten more than half. There's a ridiculous amount in this game. Both Hynix and Talus.
Think about the frostbite headdress and the frostbite clothes and the electric clothes and the fire clothes that represent the dragons. You have to use, if you're in a cold place, you have to use a cold weather in a cold potion, a cold medicine, in order to use it. When you can just wear cold clothes and attack up, I don't really see the benefits of those armors in this game. I think they were going to do more with it originally. It just never got finished with the 3 dragons and the clothing.
I'm not sure. That's interesting, though, that they don't give you weather protection. We're going to be ending this stream here for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow if you're watching on Twitch. Consider donating even $1 towards our campaign for Food for the Hungry via Tiltify. There's a link in the description. You can scan, if you're watching on YouTube, you can scan the QR code, or you can use the extension if you're watching on Twitch. We will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, and I will be playing Hyrule Warriors. We hope to see you guys then.
Have a great night, everyone.
We hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.